to explain why he cannot produce Ndiangui to be released to his family. If there is any court case any case they have against him, they are free to file it in these courts, not to hold him incommunicado in violation of his fundamental rights. The Law Society of Kenya is not going to sit back and watch our country being taken away by these stooges of legacy politicians. We are going to fight them. We will not allow it. This is a new country, and it's a country of the rule of law. DCI Amin and his officers must respect the constitution and the law. This idea of moving around in Subarus in civilian bearing arms to intimidate, to abduct civilians must stop. This should be the last case where we are witnessing this. In fact, next, we should now be seeking action against these particular officers. And I must say, when the police stop operating in accordance with the law, they are no longer police officers. They are now criminals occupying public office, and we may end up dealing with them as such, as criminals who need to face the full wrath of the law. Thank you. Our newest member of the bar, who has also joined us and must say something.
Thank you very much. I want to say that the DCI and the IG acted in contempt of the court, and it is just in order that they should be jailed for that matter, or rather fined. It is sad if the DCI and the IG can be in contempt of the court, yet they arrest people on a daily basis and they want them to be processed and prosecuted in court. The DCI has decided that there is nothing about prosecution, and they've started persecution. They are persecuting Kenyans, they are abducting Kenyans, they are killing Kenyans. We as leaders, as advocates of Ndiangui, Kinyagia, we will not stop here. We want to pursue this matter to its logical end. We want this matter to be the last matter of abduction in this country. We want people to learn lessons. This is a nation that we must build together. We will not let Kenya fall as we watch. We are closer to the future than the people who are abducting people in this country. There are times, if they were to die through natural means, then they would die faster than us. So why do they want to leave a rotten country for us? We want a country that will be for the people, by the people, and of the people. And as we speak, we are aware that the DCI abducted Kinyangia, and we want the DCI to release him unconditionally or present him before a competent court of law. Thank you very much, and I urge Kenyans to continue with the spirit of fighting this government, because it is a defunct government. Santi.
That the Director of Criminal Investigation, the Inspector General of Police, and every other person involved in these abductions, they must stop now. Failure to which, we are ready, we are prepared to confront, to face, to fight, and defeat each and everyone who is abducting Kenyans. So, I would like to demand, not to urge, that the cheapening of life in this country must end. It is very dangerous, and if the people in positions of responsibility do not stop the cheapening of life, it will consume them. This is the high time to say enough is enough. Thank you.
1 minute.
And the DCI director were supposed to come to court with two things: either to produce the subject, who is Mr. Ndiangui, or to come in persons and explain reasons as to why they can't produce him. They have come to court and explained that they don't have him, and they have given their own reasons as to why they don't have him. You know, they have all canvassed in court. I'm sure you all followed that. And so the matter has been taken to Thursday, when the same order is supposed to be effected. Actually direct the DCI director that he comes in person to say where the gentleman is. That so far so good. We think there's a delay in that back and forth, but we must say that having had our time and our day in court, the family is happy about that progress. We can't fault the court. We can only say that so far the judge has heard and has expressed himself as much. He hasn't made a finding, but he has also expressed those feelings that, look, this is a guy who is missing and he can't have escaped out of this country. He must be somewhere, and that's why he has issued those directions that the DCI comes here and explains all that. We hope as a family that he's well, that he's alive. He knows where he is. He's with them. He is the one who knows where he is. And those who have him know where he is. So us as a family can only hope that he is well and alive. And that's what we are looking forward to.
What are the activities that this missing victim was involved in, and does the family believe that he actually participated in the deeds that the DCI is accusing him of?
No, I'll not go into what he is accused of, because, you know, once he is brought or he is out, it's a DCI to say what they want with him. At the moment, we don't have anything which we can say that this is what the DCI is alleging against him. I wouldn't even be in a position to speak for him, because what you are now asking me is to speak on his behalf. If there is anything that he did or he did not do, it's for him to come and say in court. It's for the police or the DCI to come and tell the court if they want to charge him. I can't also talk about what he was doing in life. He is still a subject for litigation in this court, in this case. I may say he was doing this only for him to say, no, I was not doing that. So you see where I am in my predicament. So I think the best point to stop at right now is the fact that he is missing. And there is an order of the court for the police and the chief, the topmost investigator, to come here and tell us where he is. That is, I think that's the farthest we can go in this matter at this particular time and moment. Yes.
Any other question? Maybe just one question, Wakili Wahoma. Thank you so much. Yesterday, the DCI director stated that he was a person of interest. I'm using the exact. I don't know why he used that particular tense in terms of using a past tense instead of especially saying that he was a person of interest and he should see them.
Okay.
Does the family believe that he was a person of interest for the law authority?
Well, you're talking about a gentleman who is 30-something years, 31 years. 31 years. He lives away from the other family. And there are reasons as to why they may think they were looking for him. You have heard all that in court. They went to his house, they broke into it. They are arguing he was not there when they were breaking in. And generally, they have said they were looking for him. It's for them now to come and tell us why they were looking for him. And we are splitting this into two. First, he is a person who is missing. The first thing as police that you should do is to look for the person who is missing. Okay? You don't suspend one part of your responsibility to pursue another. He is a missing person. Tell us what you have done to look for him. Now, once you have him, now it's upon you now to go to the second phase of it. Now you can prefer whatever charges you have. And when that time comes, you'll now tell us, this is why we were looking for him, this is why he was a person of interest, this is what we are going to do with him, and then we can cross that bridge, isn't it? I think that's the best way. For now, let's not go into what the DCI was saying about him. In any case, they have said it in their affidavit, in the court here, and we are waiting for them to produce him, then tell us. This is the reason as to why we are looking for him in the first instance.
Okay, maybe just last from me.
Sure.
I believe this narration from the DCI by saying that he was last seen by unidentified people, 2 women and 1 gentleman. Are these people not to the family, and has the family taken that narrative?
No, they are not people who are not the family. In fact, we have said that clearly. The very people who came and said that he was accompanied by 3 people are the ones who should tell us, have you investigated to find out who these people are? In fact, our position is that they may just be part of you. Okay? You are the one who came up with the information. Tell us, have you tried to find out whom they are? Have you brought any evidence that can say This is how far we have moved in trying to do that investigation. And that's why we want the DCI, the head of the DCI, to come and tell us, this is what we have done, this is what we have not done. And I'm sure they will do that in the course of time.
Thank you very important.